Hello guys, this is Sherry from PWI, Paranormal World Investigators / PWI Investigations. It is the 18th of July 2020. Welcome to the Saturday show, which is where we help channels to get known. So please come and join me over on my channel. This is the last interview for this series, guys. Then obviously next Saturday will be a new lot to study with and to learn about. Four people watching, so I will bring up the next person in a minute. First, what I want to do is introduce this. Obviously, as you know, guys, and I've been saying on the videos, a big hello and a welcome to the room. This show is about helping channels to get known. It doesn't matter how big or small you are. We're here to help you to get noticed by others. We're here to help you to reach your goals and your dreams. I will ask the guests that are being interviewed a number of questions that I wrote down and questions from my own mind through what you say on your interviews. There will be questions asked by people in the room as well. I will ask you to give information about yourself, your name of your channel, so that people can kind of understand a bit about yourself, and then we will kind of go into the interview from that. Hello to Short Throat and Thinking of Others so far. So the whole point is that you come up onto the channel, you speak about yourself, I'll ask you some questions, the guys in the room will ask you some questions. We will get to know you, we will help you to get your channel out there, we'll get other people to come over and, you know, be part of your family and to get to know you. As much information about your channel, the better. The questions are not too hard, but they are good questions, I think, and I think I wrote them pretty well. So I'm really excited about the people I've had on my interviews today. They are all family, they are all people that I support and will continue to support. This next person coming up is a very interesting channel, very, very cool at everything that he does. He is a awesome YouTuber. He has got an awesome channel and he is very much part of the family and this community. So I am just gonna get on with it, get him to come up. So the next person and the last person that I'm going to be interviewing is Koffin Krew. So if we just bring him up, krew as well, if you know him by that. Hello, Hillbilly Hippie Paranormal. Hello, Koffin.
Hello, how's it going?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, just chilling.
You're well. Good.
Hello, everybody in the chat. How's it going?
That's awesome. So, yeah, if you don't know Koffin Krew, krew, obviously his channel is very much based on artwork to do with horror. He'll do poetry and other really cool things. I'm not going to say give too much information because I'm going to let him talk about that. So this is Koffin Krew. If you have not got him on your channel or on your page, please go and check him out. He is an awesome guy and he won't disappoint you with his content. He is really, really cool. So what I would like you to do, Koffin, is tell the guys and any newcomers a little bit about yourself and what your channel is about, like what you do. What's your inspiration in your channel? What?
Well, my channel, I do a little bit of everything. I guess I was mainly only going to have, I was only going to use it to showcase my art, like, you know, whatever paintings I do that are horror related, but I kind of just strayed into other things, just, you know, whether if I feel like poetry one day, I'll throw one up, or just random things that I add to like my horror collection pretty much. But I like to do a little bit of everything. I like to keep it interesting. I don't like to stay with just one thing, you know?
Yeah, you're a very very busy person when it comes to your channel, aren't you? You've got a lot of different inspirations and things that you put into your channel, and a lot of people seem to find you very interesting and very cool to follow. Very cool picture, by the way, on your,
Thanks.
yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into asking you some questions, and there may be some brief questions that I talk about in anything that you may say. Then the guys in the room can ask you some questions as well.
Yeah,
So
sounds good.
the first, the first one is, how did you come up with your channel name?
um, koffin krew is just something that I guess myself and a few friends would always kind of say when we were younger. Because growing up, we all said we would have this thing, and we would talk about what we were going through in life, that it doesn't matter, if you're rich or poor, doesn't matter what color you are, at the end of the day, we all end up in the same place. We all end up 6 feet under. So that's just something that we had called Coffin Crew, just jokingly around when we were younger. And as time went on, um, I wanted to do my own kind of like apparel kind of clothing. A friend of mine suggested that I should, based on the sketches that I do, and that's where Coffin Crew came on. And when YouTube came about as well, I just didn't know what to call it, and I just automatically thought of that. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting, so I like it too. So I was like, why not?
It kind of gives you a statement and a label, doesn't it? It kind of gives you your own sort of little pillar that you're on. Nobody else is like you. Nobody else has got your name. So I can understand that, and it is a very cool name. Very cool name. So question number 2 is, what inspired you to start your channel up?
My son did. I actually never wanted to do YouTube. I was just a viewer. But he kept pushing me to do it. That I should do a channel with him, and also do my own thing whenever I paint or whatnot. And I was kind of like, well, sure, yeah. I was like, why not? I kind of gave into it. And but when he moved out of town, I kind of stayed stuck with it, and I was gonna actually shut it down, but he was like, no, 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 keep it going and whatnot. So I was like, all right. So whenever I have time, that's I'll upload something, or see what I can come up with to kind of keep it interesting.
And it is a very interesting channel. It is. There's, like I said, there's a lot of different things on there. There's his art and his poetry, and he does his own life like storytelling. He'll do like little videos on his horror bits that he gets, merch, like things that he buys, and
Mm-hmm.
if he goes to the
Mm-hmm.
shops, he does some really cool stuff, guys. You really have got to go and check his channel out.
Yeah, it just depends how I'm
So
feeling, I guess. Depending on what I upload, it varies. Like
yeah,
I've been meaning to upload some more poetry, but I don't know. I just haven't, for whatever reason, I just haven't got around to it. But hopefully soon.
I'm sure you'll get round to it. So your third question is, where does the love for what you do come from? So where does your love of your art and your horror and that come from?
Um, was I mean, I've always enjoyed horror since I was like 7 years old. I got introduced to it really young, and it's just something that's I've always enjoyed. And I haven't even been painting for that long, maybe like 2.5 years, 3 years at the most. I was just bored one day, and I was like, hey, let me see what I can do with this stuff. And I painted my first painting, and I kind of just stuck with it ever since. So I mean, I never went to school for it or anything like that. I just kind of picked it up on my own.
So it's just like it's a natural skill and a natural talent. Then it's not something you've done all your life. Then so it's something that you're very good at it. Though you would think that you have been doing it for years and years and years. You
Oh
would.
nah, no, no, no. I don't even just yeah, like about 3 years that I've been painting. Um, yeah, just a hidden talent that I guess that I didn't know I had.
That's cool and awesome. Not even been doing the painting that long, guys, and he's really good at it. You'd think that he's been doing that a lifelong time, but that's awesome. You do need to go and check the channel out to see that sort of stuff. He is really good at it. So question number 4 is, how long have you been doing your, like your horror topics and stuff? Like you've said that your inspiration come from your son, and that you started it up just like randomly. You didn't want to, but how long have you been doing it mainly, even if not on YouTube as well? Like,
Oh, well, the painting for 3 years, like anything music related, I've been doing since high school. Um, but I would say just since around 2011, that's when the music thing kind of started getting very serious. Um, and the stories and stuff that I just kind of base it on life experiences. Like the two that I have up there right now are based on things that I went through.
yeah,
Um, it's just hard for me to get those out just because I don't know why I have a difficult time putting it down in paper, especially when it's something that I experienced so long ago, because I might remember things after the fact or this or that. So it takes me a little longer, but um, yeah,
but it's good to take time because then it makes perfection, doesn't it? It makes it understandable. People will enjoy it. So
yeah, true.
like inspiration doesn't come like that, does it? It takes time.
No, it's like same thing with music. I could be in a funk for about a week, and then could be at a random day at a random time where I just have the urge to play my guitar, and I pick it up and I write a song in 10 minutes. It varies.
So is that's a natural thing. So because your music is something you've done most of your life, isn't it? And you've got a band and things as well, haven't you?
Uh-huh. Yeah. We've
Yeah.
toured. We have 2 albums out. Got signed to a label in Chicago. So yeah. I mean, I've pretty much experienced a lot of cool and fun things. Now I guess I don't know. It's just very different now since everything is at a pretty much a huge
Everything's at a
standstill.
standstill.
Yeah. So yeah. So pretty much
Yeah,
when
so
we
we don't really know what holds for the future for any of us really, but we have to stay positive and keep moving forward and look forward and enjoy the good things in life, I guess, is what
yeah
people say. Um,
exactly.
Number 5 question, apart from your son, who is the person in your life that's inspired you the most to be who you are and what you do? Like, apart from your son, who else has inspired you to be that person?
Wow, that's a
If
hard
that's in your
question.
music or your art, anything.
That's a hard question because I would just push myself to be honest because a lot of the things that I do or decided to do were so, I guess, not what there are decisions that I made that I guess, a parent wouldn't want their child to do. Like, oh, you're going to go to college. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. You're going to go be an attorney or whatever the case may be. No, I'm not going to go to college and I'm just going to focus on my music. Just kind of decisions like that. So I really didn't have a lot of that support in the beginning until after the fact, until after they saw, until my family or whoever saw that I actually got to where I got, because they didn't think it was possible. They were like, no, that's impossible. It's 1 in a million, or it's this, it's that. It's like, well, it's my life, and if I want to try it, at least I went for it. Because there's one thing that I hate. Like,
Exactly.
a lot of people always say, "Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I wish I could do this." We'll do it. Oh, it's because it takes money. I'm not rich. You don't have to be rich to do it. A lot of the things I did, I saved for. I'm not rich, but I saved for it. I really wanted it. I fought for it, and I got it. So yeah, I just kind of really just self motivated myself because I wanted to prove them wrong, and what I did. So pretty stoked about that.
That is a really cool way to go because there is a lot of people in the world that where they have people that don't believe in them or don't think that is capable. And when you do it, you do feel that sense of achievement when you achieve that, and especially when they come back to you and they're like, okay, maybe we was wrong
Exactly.
about you. And guys, you're going. Is he even a paranormal channel? This is a support network for any channel, not just paranormal. This is for anybody. So he does watch paranormal stuff and he is into paranormal stuff. But if he likes to reveal any of that, that's up to him.
Yeah, the paranormal has been anything paranormal has been a part of my life for a very long time. Myself and a
Yeah,
friend have actually done a lot of this for years and years and years and years. We've experienced so many different things. I just choose not to put it online. Well, actually,
Yeah,
we both do. You know, whatever we've dealt with or experienced or who we've helped along the way, we kind of just keep that to ourselves. I've never really thought about posting anything online about it, and I don't think I ever will. I'll probably just, keep that to myself.
there's just some things that people like to keep to themselves. So obviously, like I like to show mine off because of my abilities and because of who I am, and it's my passion. So I do mine on YouTube. Some people like to do this privately, like Coffin does. So yes, he does know about the paranormal, and he is educated on the paranormal, but it's not something he does on his channel.
Exactly. Hmm.
Number 6, what would you say to anyone that is starting a channel or wanting to start a channel? What would be your advice to them?
Oh man, don't focus so much on like your subs and your watch time, because so many people get so focused on that only that they stress themselves out. They freak out all the time. They're so worried as to why this video didn't do so well, why that video didn't do so well. That doesn't matter. As long as you have fun with it, that's all that matters. As long as you have fun, that is what counts. Everything else will come eventually within time, but you know just have fun with
Yeah,
it. Pretty much the best advice I can give anybody that wants to do
yeah, and
YouTube.
I agree. I agree with that. You should have fun. Yeah, you should respect your channel, but you should have fun and just be real and be yourselves. Don't
Yeah,
let hate and things like that get to you. Don't listen to that. You get a lot of that. So just be
yeah,
yourselves. Be
yeah, that's very
yourselves.
important to be, like you said, to be yourself. Don't be someone that you're not, pretty much.
Exactly. Be real.
Hmm.
So number 7, how long have you been part of YouTube? Like, how long have you been on the YouTube platform?
Well, I've been on YouTube since I think it came out, but again, I was just a viewer for so long. But um uploading videos and stuff, I think on this channel I have about a year only. So I really don't have that long that I'm uploading. But aside from that, I've been on YouTube for years, just to get on occasionally and just view random videos and stuff like that. So I'm still fairly new to all this stuff.
But like I said, this is for new and old channels. You're
Hmm.
just as important, no matter how long you've been on or how not long you've not been on. You're all important. That's why I'm doing this. So, and even for the small amount of time that you've been on your channel, you've got some really cool content, and you're just an awesome channel. I enjoy watching your channel along with everybody else's that I've interviewed so far, and there are many more to come. So, question 8 is there a YouTuber that has inspired you in who you are and your dreams? Is there somebody that's gave you that uplift, that belief?
Mm, no,
No.
no, no, because I really, I don't know. I guess because I really don't see like my YouTube channel as it just being just that, like a YouTube channel. I don't really see myself, or I don't really feel the want or the need to get big and do all these things on my YouTube channel. Um, and I do watch a few YouTubers that I've seen, just by dumb luck, they have 1,000 subs, and then a week later they already have like 300,000. Like, they went viral literally overnight, and it's cool to see, but um, no, I really don't see that as like, oh, I want that. I want to reach that too. I want to do this. I want to do that. I just kind of stay in my own little bubble. I stay in my own little world, and I just do me, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I get that. Is there anybody famous that inspired you in your artwork or in your music? Like, who in your life growing up
Oh,
that was
definitely.
famous inspired you to be the songwriter and the guitar player that you are, and your
Uh,
art?
yeah, I know. It was when I was little, I would listen to, I think it was Dave Mustaine. I listened to Megadeth. I got the cassette for Peace Cells. Uh, and when I heard the guitar on there, I said, I want to do that. How do I learn how to do that? I want to do that. I want to do that. So And as I got older, I started hearing other bands, other, guitarists that inspired me as well, aside from Mustaine, like James Hetfield or Dimebag Darrell's, things like that. And I just put the work in, I just started, um, got a guitar and just started practicing and practicing and practicing, until I finally, well, I mean, you're always learning something new on guitar, but until I got to the point where I was like, hey, I'm actually somewhat decent of a guitar player. With my art, I, I like a lot of HR Geiger stuff. It's very dark and morbid and disturbing, I guess, to some people, but I'm kind of more into that kind of on the art side, more on the darker, artists and stuff like that really do
Yeah.
inspire me. But I would say, yeah, HR Geiger is one of my main influences. And musically, would say like Dave Mustaine, James Hetfield, Dimebag Darrell, Glenn Danzig, as a songwriter and as a poet, he's really interesting. So just kind of people like that kind of pique my interest.
So
And
very
are,
cool people then.
yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Number 10. So what do you see for your future, for your channel or for yourself? So this could be on YouTube, this could be off of YouTube. Like what's your future plans? What would you like to see for your life in the future?
Man, that's a good question. For YouTube, I really don't know, but hopefully, aside from me, I guess in my life, man, I just hope, once the world starts to normalize somewhat, hopefully, just get back to the music, get back to performing if that's even possible not at the moment, but in the near, hopefully sometime in the future. Um, just kind of get back to where I was before all this happened, because I'm not used to just, being at home, quarantine, curfew, all that stuff. I was very on the go before all this happened, all day, every day. I was constantly on the go, 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 go. So I really hope to get back to that sometime soon, if
Yeah,
possible.
I think there's a lot of people in the world at the moment that feel exactly the same way as you. It is all upside down and confusing, but I am sure that all will go back at some point. It's just going to take some time.
Yeah, no, it
So
will for sure.
a few like little questions from the top of my head. Um, so do are you going to bring any, or like you do your music and stuff? Are you going to bring any of that out into clothing or anything? Are you gonna go other ways while you're not able to do your music? Are you going to do clothes designing? Are you going to do
Yeah, well, that
anything
I
that
guess that's
lifts?
I guess now that I've been wanting to do some kind of apparel, t-shirts or something for, I think, well, like since around 2011, but at that time I really couldn't because the band was just starting to kind of, get
Start
some
out.
traction. We had a lot of writing to do, studio time, my family, and it's just been on the go since. But now, since it kind of mellowed out because of all this COVID stuff going on, um, I actually have a little more free time. So I'm putting some time into the apparel. It's Coffin Crew apparel. It's not, because I know some people message me asking me if it's like associated with my YouTube channel. It's not. It's
No.
it's not like merch for my YouTube channel or anything like that. It's just something that I've always wanted to do for so long. So right now I do have some designs up on Redbubble. For the moment, I'm gonna sell my items through there. But the
Yeah, this is
ultimate
one of
goal
them,
is,
guys.
yeah, that's
This is
one of
one
them.
of his merches here. Like he's got t-shirts, dresses, he's got all sorts. So
Hmm.
yeah, you've got that side which is to do with the YouTube, but then obviously like he's talking about that he's got another side of his designing that he wants to bring out, which is nothing to do with YouTube, which is more a dream thing that he's wanted to do for a while. So
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So right now
talk
it's
to me.
available on Redbubble. They can just look for Coffin Crew apparel, or it's on all the links to my YouTube videos that I upload. The link is there. So the ultimate goal is eventually, once I receive enough inventory, here where I'm at, then I will close the Redbubble account because I'll have no use for it, and I'm just gonna open up my own website and run it that way.
Yeah,
But for now, I guess this is the best alternative that I have just to get it out there until I do get enough inventory in that I can start, with my own website and start shipping everything out.
Yeah, well, hopefully with things like this and having interviews like this will help you to get noticed. Because for a lot of people, it is hard to find people because they don't really know who they're looking for. So this is
No.
kind of a way to get you out there.
Yeah, and I guess the style is very, I don't know, it's very like gothic, alternative. Uh I guess, yeah, somewhat within those lines, I guess. Very dark. So if you're into that
Yeah,
kind of stuff, then check it out.
yeah. Go check him out if you like all the gothic-y and the horror and all this sort of stuff, guys. This channel would be the one for you guys. Um, what else do I want to ask? Are you going to bring, like, you do your music and stuff like that? Would you ever want to bring that onto your YouTube channel? Would you want other people to see what you do?
Um, I've actually thought about that. I mean, if we ever do record, or whenever we do actually record and release any music, I mean, yeah, I'll upload it here for sure. Any music videos as well. I've even thought about maybe if we're ever just jamming, just kind of going live and just doing that, just hanging out. So yeah, I mean, I really something I would do, especially when we release the music. I'll definitely post it up here so everybody can check it out. Definitely.
That sounds awesome. And he does do some really good music as well, guys. So you probably enjoy that. I've heard a couple. So for me, that is the questions done. Now I'm going to get the guys to ask you a few questions. And what I would like you to do first, though, Coffin, is give us any platforms and social places that people can follow you on. Give the name of your merch place that they can go and look you up, just so that people can keep a follow on you and support you if they want to.
Cool. Well, the merch, it's you can just go to Redbubble and search Coffin Crew Apparel, or again, you can go to any one of my YouTube videos, and in the description box, um, the link is there for the merch site. And if you guys just want to reach me for whatever reason, same thing there on the description on every video. My email address is there. So I know a lot of people hit me up on my email if they want to request a painting or get quotes on any paintings and stuff like that. So you can hit me up there. Or you can go to Instagram and search for Coffin Crew Apparel. We are on Instagram as well. So yeah, those will be the best places to hit me up.
So they're the places that you can go and look up Coffin Crew Crypt 6. Coffin Crew is the main name he goes under. So you can go to those social media sites to look him up. Now, what I'm going to ask you guys, is there any of you that want to ask Coffin Crew any questions? You just have to wait for them to write.
I don't think I have any other platforms. But oh yeah, but if you guys are curious about any artwork, just hit me up on my email, and I'll let you know what's up as far as prices or quotes or whatnot. So yeah. And again, you could check my YouTube channel. I have some videos that I posted displaying certain artwork that I did. So if anything piques your interest, just let me know.
Yeah, just give him a message, guys. He's happy to negotiate with you and talk to you and stuff like that. Obviously, you've got to bear in mind that doing artwork and that takes time and money. So it's going to be good prices, but
Yep,
fair
yep, yep.
prices.
And
Because you
if,
have to
if
put a
anybody
lot of
wants
time and
to,
effort in.
and if anybody's curious and wants to check out any of the music that I've released with my band, go to Spotify and just search for Stella Lost. Two different words, Stella Lost, and the music will pop out there.
He's just answered your question, right? Thinking's got a question for your Coffin Crew. So it says, Coffin Crew, I enjoy your movie clips. Question: has anyone asked you about wearing the great masks?
No, actually, no one's asked, but I choose to wear the masks on my videos. I just don't like to show my face for whatever reason. I just don't. If I do, it's rare. It's a rare occasion. Like in one of the videos I uploaded today, I took off the mask halfway through because I had a hard time with the painting on this one. And I think my first live stream as well, I didn't use it, which is a rare thing. But I don't know. I just feel more comfortable wearing the mask, I guess you could say. I mean, I'm like that in my personal life as well. Even when I would perform with my band, any shows or anything, I was the quiet one. I was the one that was in the back just chilling. You know, I'm not the one really. I don't know. It's just I'm just weird like that.
You don't like to be out there, out there. You like
Yeah,
to be kept
exactly.
secret.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, I understand that. Midnight Paranormal said you answered their question. I don't see anybody else asking any questions. Is anyone wanting to ask any questions? There's 20 of you in the room.
Yeah, well, the prices with the art it varies. Again, it just depends how big the painting is, the detail, and the time that it takes me to do it. Because I've had some that I finish within the hour or two, but I've had some that have been really detailed to where I'll put like 20 hours of time into it. So it just really depends on what it is. But
Yeah, so pricing will vary, obviously, depending, guys, and obviously you have to accept the loving of artwork as well. And anyone that loves artwork knows that artwork's not cheap.
no. Mm-mm.
It's not, and
No.
to get the tools and all that is not cheap
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, I guess that's what a lot of people tend to forget is that the artist making whatever they're making for you, whether it's a painting, a mask, a little resin statue, they put their blood, sweat, and tears in it, and a lot of man hours too that they put into that. So, all that has to be taken into consideration as well.
Thinking of others, Coffin Crew, I like your mask. I have friends say they really enjoy your channel and you. Well, that's lovely.
Oh, thanks. Thinking,
Thinking
I
you've
appreciate
been a
that.
you've been a good supporter to Coffin and to a lot of people.
Hmm, hmm.
You're a good guy.
Thank you, thinking. I appreciate it. I really, really do.
So, is there any more questions that anyone's wanting to say? So obviously you've gave your name, your details about your channel. You've gave out how they can get hold of you. There isn't really very much else that I can really say. Obviously, I wanted to interview you. I wanted to help get you out there. Like I said,
Hmm.
it doesn't matter how big or small the channel is. Um, my aim is always trying to help people to get noticed. That is what I'm here for.
Which is good. That's a good thing that you're helping. Uh, Everybody needs a little help sometimes. So yeah, no, that's good. Kind of you showcase other channels to different people, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I don't think there is any more questions. Guys, I do want to say a big thank you for you all coming and supporting my show, for supporting Coffin Crew's interview. We've very much enjoyed the questions that we have had sent to us.
Hmm.
I hope that the interview was not too in your face, Coffin, because I know that you like to keep yourself to yourself.
Oh no,
But,
it's okay. It
my
was good.
aim is to try and get you out there as best as I can, like I am with any of the guys. Thinking of others saying thank you, Coffin Crew, for coming. Yeah, we do thank you for coming on. You're a really cool guy. I really like your channel. I will keep supporting your channel. So will the others. Keep doing your awesome work. Keep being the awesome person that you are. Keep doing your music and your art and all that because we love it. And thank you for coming up.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I
You are very,
appreciate
very
it.
welcome. Thank you, Coffin Crew, for telling us about yourself, Midnight Paranormal.
No
It's good to
problem.
get to know people. It's nice to talk to people, to get to know them, understand what they're about.
Hmm.
So
I agree.
there will
I
be
definitely agree.
another show next week with 3 other people on, and this is what I'm going to be doing on a continuous Saturday. Every Saturday, I'm going to have new people coming on, but that depends if you guys actually message me and say you want to come on. It can only happen if you message. So you've got a video on my YouTube that you can go under and write, or you can get me on Sherry B Brett. But for me, this interview is now over and done. We have had amazing Coffin, amazing Danny from Chasing Bones Inspectors, and we've had amazing Short Fry.
Short
3 really
fun.
good interviews, 3 awesome, awesome interviews, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed. Any newcomers, please go check all 3 of these channels out. They are really cool guys. You are missing out if you don't go and check them out, believe me. So from me, love, light and blessings. Thank you very much for coming in, guys. Would you like to say your byes and your thank yous, Coffin?
I just want to thank you for having me, Sherry. I appreciate it. And to
You're very
everybody
welcome.
here that tuned in, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for popping in.
Thank you, Kay. I think it has been a great stream, and I was quite nervous earlier about doing this because I haven't done it for a long time, and I think it's like I've never stopped. It was pretty good. So
No, it was real good. Didn't
thank
miss
you,
a beat.
guys, and thank you, Coffin. Thank you for coming up. And love, light and blessings, guys. Remember to keep being awesome, keep being real, stay true to yourselves, and stay spooky.
Later.
And hello, Abraxas. Welcome in the room. We're just actually ending in the stream.
Chewy.
But yeah, right. Okay, then. So thank you for coming on. And thank you, guys. Love you all. This is the stream over. Be cool. And blessings, darlings. Love you all. And appreciate each other. And just keep being yourselves, guys. Please go over and check out Blackwing Paranormal, because she will be on now, I should think. So love you all, and see you very, very soon. Love, light and blessings.